second penalty conversion. Are you getting more accustomed to taking that upfront role, you think, as the season progresses?
Yeah. I mean, I've been able to score goals. That's my job as a striker. And, I mean, last year I put a lot of pressure on myself with that role. And I think this year I'm more comfortable in it. And if I'm not scoring, I want to create and just continue to do my job.
For a game like this where chances are sparse, more or less, how important is it for you guys to press high up the field and more or less create your own luck?
Yeah, we knew Akron is a very possession-based team, and with that, they're very susceptible on the counter. So when we do win the ball, if the counter is on, we went for it, and in these type of games, you just have to put them away, and we had to, and we did.
It's a little bit off topic, but I noticed the hammer that said woodshed.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Is that a motto for the season? Or?
Yeah, that's our motto, just to show up every day and compete, really. Just give it our all and take the other team to the woodshed.
Talking about homestand with another win. You're going to Penn State on Saturday. How big is the win, especially coming off of the overtime tie to Wisconsin?
Yeah, one of our huge goals this season was to defend DeMartin, and this season we're undefeated here. So we have a big Big Ten game coming up against Penn State, and we want to continue our streak going.
Like you said, with the two overtime wins, you had back-to-back games going to overtime. How did you guys take that and prepare to come back out here strong?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be tough. We just wanted to recover after the game, get some treatment, get back at it, and it's all mental at that point. So we stayed strong and we grinded it out.
If I'm correct, you're the top scorer of the team. How does that make you feel?
For me, I don't really care. I mean, I just want to help the team out, and if I'm scoring goals, then that's how I'll do it, and if I'm creating, I'll do it that way too. I just want to get wins.
Okay, and the game got aggressive, as you know.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? What do you think is the reason the game got so aggressive?
For two competitive teams, we want to win. It's D1 soccer, so yeah, it's close 2-1 at the end of the game, and it'll get chippy naturally.
Was there anything you said or was said throughout the team in those last 20 minutes when the red cards came out?
We knew before the game that the ref doesn't like vulgar language, so we want to just keep our heads, and as soon as they got the red card, we just wanted to make sure we didn't keep that advantage and just finish out the game.
Anything else?
Yeah. Second goal of the season for you today. What did you see when the ball came your way? What happened on that
Well, it was a corner kick, and my job was just to stay in front of the goalie, make sure if anything's hit or anything bumps loose that I can tap it in. So I think Jimmy got a flick on it, so credit to him, and the ball kind of just fell right to me and was just there for me to tap it in. So
same question as for Ryan. When chances are tough to come by, that's more or less one of those grimy plays where you just have to, make your own luck.
Yeah.
How does that come about, and was that the mindset of this team going into the game?
Yeah, well, we know, like Brian said, Akron's a very possession-based team, so we knew that they would have the ball a lot. So obviously, I think we had 4 or 5 good chances, and we took care of 2 of them, which is all we needed. So credit to our defense too. We stuck it out and played physical the whole game and didn't let anything easy. So
with it, already having surpassed last season's win total, 9 already on this year, what does it say about this team and the elevation that they've had?
Well, I think it's just a maturation process. I mean, there's a lot of the same players, and we played a lot of good games last year. We just didn't find ways to win these games. A lot of games like Creighton, we lost 1-0. A couple others that were very close. We just couldn't. Ohio State 2-1. And now with another year in our belt, guys understanding what these games. It's hard to win in college soccer, man. In any college sports, but college soccer is hard. And these guys know that now, and they're ready mentally for every game. And I think they've got the confidence now that they can go through these games.
Having stability in terms of the starting lineup at this point, but also being able to more or less plug and play a certain amount of guys as well. How important is it for rotation, especially on short rest?
Yeah, we've been fortunate where this was the first time we've changed the lineup just due to some injuries and some things. But I mean, I was really, really happy for Ryan Scott. He's been a great player in our program and just bides his time. He's a great teammate, and he really played well today. So those guys, I was happy for Hunter. Get the game-winning goal. So Michael Marquez got some minutes. So yeah, some guys stepped up, and we've got some depth.
What did you relay to the team after giving up the first goal from Akron and when it got a little chippy at the end?
Well, I mean, Akron's Akron's just a little frustrated. I don't think it was really that chippy, but I think you just got to keep plugging away. I think the red card helped us because it just gave us an extra player on the field. We were able to break some pressure. They were getting some rhythm, so that certainly helped us. But I think we've been in these scenarios before. I think to our credit, we were unfortunate not to get the third. We broke on a couple times, and had we got that would have iced the game. But to our credit, we didn't really give up a ton there at the end.
Going away to Penn State next, what do you expect from that game? And again, an important one for the Big Ten standings.
Yeah, well, at first I expect an 8-hour bus ride, so that'll be difficult. But it'll be a night game. I think it's parent weekend there, so it's going to be a big. They got a game against Pittsburgh later on today, so it'll be a very good game. They're well coached. It's a pivotal point in the Big Ten, so if we can go in there and just try to continue what we're doing and play well and keep a break score away, maybe we'll come out on top.
No, it's tough just right after game time, but were you able to talk to DeWan and see how he was feeling after he went off?
No, not really. I mean, I think anytime those, you just have to wait, give it 24 hours, get him reassessed, and see